Alright, everyone. It's time. Are you ready to watch somebody who will get moderately sweaty over casual video games and still only do well enough to get like maybe middle of the board, maybe low top score, even if he's trying his hardest? Because that's probably what you're going to get, given that I have not played this game seriously in a long time. I've played, booted it up every once in a while, just to, to enjoy maybe a little casual man versus machine or some other nonsense kind of game modes. But I will say, it has been a while since I visited TF2, but honestly, there's never any better time to revisit it other than Halloween, just because you can go on the funny Halloween maps with all the spells, and it's like, oh, cool. The spells can just carry me at a certain point, it'll make up for the skill difference. It's just gonna be chaos to the highest order, and it's gonna be funny no matter what. I agree. Nowadays it is kind of weird to say that only the OGs know this masterpiece. It's true, but it still feels a little strange to say. I can remember, like, hearing of Team Fortress 2 for the first time when I was around like 12 or 13, and that's when I started playing soon afterwards. And it's just like, to think that this game is nearly 20 years old now is kind of stunning, just considering it's just like, wow, the source engine does not feel that old. The game still feels like it's in, you know, well put together and all that. It doesn't feel maintained at all, but, you know, still feels pretty good. This playlist has, like, covers of the same songs within the playlist. Like, I guess I should have made my own TF2 playlist if I didn't want this, but I forgot to do that. Oh well. My stream's buffering constantly. Oh, Jesus, it really is. What is wrong with my connection all of a sudden? Is there anything I can do about that? I know we had this what was I gonna say? We had this a few times in the one of the streams recently. I don't know why it's performing so badly. Let me pause the music. Is that going to improve things at all? I know this was one of those random things that like happened and then passed once. Give me a second. Let me look at my internet cable. Internet issues at the least convenient time. Why is it not working? Can I lower? Settings. Video. Can I not change that right now? Change the bitrate down to 15K. Maybe that'll do something. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I thought it was recovering there for a second. Right itself. Because now, okay, the bitrate is steady again. Yeah, okay, because now the bitrate's fine again. I don't know. It's weird. That happened, like, I think during the Mega Man stream this week, too. I think there might just be issues with the internet in my area intermittently. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again, because that would suck. But at the very least, we got it out of the way early, so we're not going to be in the middle of, like, some harvest gaming, and it's going to all of a sudden shit out on me. But there we go. Cool. We're back. Great. Thank you, Chris. All right. Well, I guess that's enough waffling around. I can actually get to playing the game. But yeah, no, it's kind of crazy. This game's like, 20 years old almost. I don't even think of it that way anymore. But all right, cool. Let me close this in OBS. All right, we can get going. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know. I plan for the next couple weeks to just play a little bit of casual Halloween gaming, play on the Halloween maps, and just kind of, I don't know, play classes. I'll sort of take requests for classes. I don't think that I'm going to be like, only doing exactly what everybody says that they would like me to do. But, if anybody has certain classes of interest, I might, if the whole chat is like, oh man, play demo, I'm like, okay, I'll play some demo. Team Fortress 2 in 1 month? I don't know necessarily what you mean there, but I will be playing it for the entire month. I'll be playing it on Thursdays the entirety of this month. And then, maybe I'll save it. I'll come back to it for random Thursdays whenever I feel like it. It's probably not going to be too often, but, it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've said it kind of before, but I can say it again for anybody joining new. I like this game quite a bit. I found it probably over 10 years ago now. I don't really play too actively, but I do, I enjoy revisiting it every once in a while. And, I don't know, I feel like I used to be pretty good at this game, and then, like, I don't know, the teenage sweatiness kind of dropped off as I had to, like, get a life and go to university. But, it's, there's still a little bit of, muscle memory and game sense left, although I have never played this map before, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going or what I have to defend, so. only playing during October. Yeah, that's the plan right now, but, you know, I'll probably revisit it from time to time in the future. I have the assets, I have the thumbnail now, so it's a good excuse to just kind of be like, okay, yeah, you know what, why not? Play Team Fortress 2, do some TF2 gaming. Ah, no, the stream's dying again. What the hell? Why is the stream dying? Can I just reduce the bitrate and maybe it'll get better? OBS is refreshing now. Of course, it's when I want to stream that things start falling apart. I don't know why or what's up with that. It might just be a legitimately bad internet night. I can't really push the bitrate much lower without it just not streaming properly at all. Well, I don't know. I kind of have to just sit here and hope it fixes itself, because, yeah, I can't, I have no idea how to fix this.
Time has been added.
I'll keep a lookout, but I don't know. If it just ends up not working after however long, I might have to just, cancel stream, unfortunately. I don't want to, but if the internet's not gonna cooperate, then the internet's not gonna cooperate.
Alert! The control point is being contested. Failed.
God damn, the internet is not— oh wait, hold on. There's 5 digits. No, there's no 5 digits there. What the fuck? Also, you immediately got into a very balanced game, as you can see. Buffering is occurring when I'm playing the game. No, I mean, it wasn't doing that before. Like, I had the game launched the whole time. Now it's just doing that. Like, even if I click out of the game, it's, like, still suffering for some reason. Like, I tested this beforehand, and it was fine. But now it's, like, just absolutely— it's absolutely struggling right now. Why is OBS struggling? I take off the Wi-Fi here? What is going on? Constant bitrate, variable bitrate, lossless, all this other shit.
Time has been added.
Why does nothing work? Man, why does nothing want to work when I want it to work? Sorry, well now I'm not even commentating very much because I'm so focused on, like, why is everything not working? Back again, and gone again. What the hell? Okay, after this round, I'll have to just sit and fix. Maybe I'll just relaunch the game. Maybe it'll start working all of a sudden. Ring again. Nothing out. Nothing with that. What? Why is it so big tonight? I don't get it. I don't get why my internet just isn't working tonight. Hold on, I'm gonna just disconnect real quick. Can I get this to work at all? Like, if I just restart the game? Hold on. Sorry for such a shot way the hell back up to, like, 50,000 kilobytes per second. I'm pretty sure it was because my computer had both the, was trying to connect to the Wi-Fi and through my Ethernet cable at the same time. So it was, like, doing just everything wrong. And so I was getting absolutely terrible, terrible connection because of it. I don't know why that's causing a problem all of a sudden. I don't know why it was thinking to do that all of a sudden. But now it seems that the game's actually working. So now we can actually get the stream started for real. Isn't that fun? Okay, well, bright side, I figured out the problem. If I figure out the problem, that's a win. It's okay. Alright. While I'm at it, might as well reset the mic. And get going. Alright. So hi, how is everyone tonight? My blood's currently a little bit boiled now because of that, but, you know, I'm hoping that now I can actually get into a game and start enjoying things. Now that I don't have to be worrying over my stream just dying the entire time. I might as well mention to the Discord that the stream is working now in case enemy clicked away and want to come back. Stream was dying, but is working now. There we go. That ought to get the message out there. Cool. Oh, Crasher. Shit, this must be my jam. It's the map specifically made for me. True. This guy's getting down with it. But I need to actually look at the map because I don't think I've ever played it before.
Prepare to compete in 30
Alright, well, I'll mention it again because there's a good chance it just was not coming through. That, oh, I kind of remember this map. This map is like the funny, someone gets turned into a big giant robot and has to do things. But I was going to mention it again that, so yeah, I'll be playing TF2 throughout October, every Thursday. And, you know, maybe I'll play more TF2 later on, just randomly. Kind of distributed like how I distribute my chemistry streams every once in a while. But yeah, that's my plans for Halloween this month. No obscure little NES games, but this time. Instead, it'll just be playing Team Fortress 2 and getting back into it finally after many years. Hopefully, it can be entertaining enough. I'm not exactly what I would call good at this game anymore. But, you know, I still want to try and do my best. Can maybe have fun with it. Oh boy. Halloween is I'm pretty sure this is an old event, but it's not one that I ever bothered to play. But yeah, I've played TF2 for quite a while. I found it like 13 years ago, and it was the reason this was the first like first-person shooter game that I played that I didn't like instantly hate. Mostly just because, like, I don't know, TF2 is well-renowned as a very well-balanced game, all things considered. You know, everybody jokes about, yeah, random crits are haha funny and kind of stupid, but, like, you know, honestly, the game is really well-balanced. It's super well-designed with, like, a lot of, you know, fun side-grady type weapons. And, you know, fighting as a team is encouraged, but it is also not, like, you know... It's not so sweaty and mandatory that, like, the game is just not fun. You know? So like you can just have fun, 12v12 bullshit while still being like, okay, yeah, the game has an actual well balance to like each encounter. Sacrifice for the medic was worth it. Somebody really wants to be the big guy next. They want to be the giant rat now. So that's actually also good to talk about. I think probably, really helped me get into TF2 was as many people watching Star and Germa back in the day. Like, before we had, our modern TF-tubers like Fat Magic, we had the old TF-tubers of, good old Sturma, the pairing that the pairing that couldn't stop hating each other for like a couple seconds, but yeah, I remember a lot of that fondly. Especially some of my favorites was always, this is a place you should not be. I think that was definitely my favorite Star video of them just like playing with playing as ambassador spies and just trying to headshot people from across the map. Before that weapon got nerfed, which is honestly kind of a good thing, but it made for funnier moments. Yeah. No, I love TF2. There's a lot of good history here for me. For a while, I think when I first started this game, so I guess let me back up again in the usual Crash Icarus style. I've never really particularly like mained anybody like super hard. Like that's just never how I wanted to play these games. But like, I would say for probably the very beginning of me playing TF2, like I was big into playing Pyro. That was probably the first class I really tried playing quite a bit of. And I was your very typical fucking back burner kid who just loved having that like, ooh, there's a 10% damage bonus on this kind of otherwise mid weapon. Sign me up. I'll absolutely be playing some of that. Where is our guy going? Yeah, I think Pyro's probably like the first. Oh, the guy was over there, huh? Pyro's probably like the first class I ever got like 100 hours in the game in. So yeah, I always have a fond place for Pyro in my heart. Oh god, we have a double donker over here. We have a guy who thinks he is and probably is quite good at the game. I don't know. Have y'all played TF2? I mean, I know most of my community is at least familiar. I don't know if most of my community has actually like played the damn game very much. All right, glad nobody noticed me except for this one guy. I guess I don't know, talk about my loadout a little bit. I mean, for anybody who's not familiar, I got the power jack as my melee. Gives me extra movement speed when I'm walking out, or when I have it out. That sucks. I have Dragon's Fury on, which kind of goes away from, Pyro's typical flamethrower to actually shooting individual shots. It's hard, you have to actually aim with it, but it gets better to like, actually do damage against people. And yeah, I got the detonator as well, because I'm not good at it, but I do like the detonator jump every once in a while. Get that extra bit of mobility on Pyro. You tend to surprise people with it a lot more than you think you would. I do kind of tend to prefer for damage, at least, like, the score shot, the bane of a lot of TF2 players' existence because of how fucking brainless the weapon is, but I don't know. It's dominant strategy. It's effective. I want to use it. But, I don't know. Feeling detonator gaming this time around. Used to watch your father play this. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. We like gaming dads. I don't think my dad has done gaming in... I mean, since, like, the days of the Atari, so, like... That's good. Oh, nice. We might actually be pushing in. Alright, can't make that jump. Along with Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are also great games. I mean, I played more of Left 4 Dead 2 because it's, you know, largely kind of the deluxe version. But, you know, I think both are great. Left 4 Dead was kind of the other backup idea of, like, you know, doing a horror game or, you know, something quote-unquote scary for the, for Halloween, for October. But, you know, ultimately it was like, well, I would have needed more people to, like, really make that fun, so... Yeah, I opted for TF2 because I could at the very least just kind of, you know, play this game alone, get in a casual match, and just make the best of it. Oh, you know, I think another thing I actually have always liked a lot about the TF2 is the fact that, like, it's a very objective-focused game. I mean, obviously most games have things to do that you could broadly qualify as objectives, but, like, you know, this game is, like, big about making you actually, like, do the team fight, and, you know, it's not just about, there's no official team deathmatch mode, right? So, like, it's actually something where you actually have to focus on, okay, get the flag, get the point, you know, all that kind of thing, and, like, that works good for me. Like, I know there's people who really do just kind of like to... Is the Demo Knight really gonna just fucking rush in the end? Okay, I was gonna say, I can't believe that would be the fucking play that wins. But, like, you know, this game, like, you actually have to focus on, like, doing objectives rather than just killing people. And we got sweaty soldiers on the other team. Of course we fucking do. I will say I try not to get too salty at games, but there are times where, like, TF2 can absolutely make me salty. It's like I don't really play a lot of PvP anymore nowadays because, like, I used to have the time to, like, you know, try to really get good and, like, sweat out. But, you know, now as an adult, it's like, you know, sometimes I do just want to come home and, like, play a PvE type game because it's just, like, not going to require me to, like, play fucking masterfully against people who, like, play this as, like, their career or, like, is the only game they enjoy playing, you know? Alright, actually have a small little team push here. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna run. The heavy has fallen. The giants are fighting. The animals are running away. The planet is warming. I'll just harass people with the detonator for now. Oh, fighting scouts. Fuck me. The spy? Or is that lag? Spy or lag? The eternal question. Oh yeah, I also learned the other day when I was fighting bots of all things. Like, I was just, you know, I was testing stream, right, the other day. I was making sure that, like, TF2 and OBS played nicely. And, so I kind of just, you know, loaded up a little training server against just the standard bots of the game. That was the first place I learned that you can actually have these like Dragon Fury's fire shots reflected. Like, I had no idea that that was a thing until, you know, a bot with insane reaction speed was able to do that. Jesus Christ, that guy's getting so many crits! It's like the 7th crit he's fucking got in this game. Let's see if I can... Yeah! Fuck you, engineer. Alright, save the heavy from at least one component of his fate. Can't save myself from that part of the fate. Yeah, okay, I do kind of remember that this map just, like, does drag on forever. Like, they made a very good map to just kind of sit back and, like, you know, veg out to. Just play TF2 and, like, turn your brain off kind of thing. This map does last forever because it is, you know... 2 team pushes that are just going to happen in the middle, and there's no time limit to it. So, it's let's see. If I'm on the server too much longer, it might be a good idea to just kind of do some hopping, because like I don't really want to play this for 2 hours and have that just be the stream. But oh, and there's the fucking pyro at the back burner. Cool. You actually have a spy using the Your Eternal Reward of all things. That knife used to be good, where it's like you would stab people and like get the disguise of whoever you stabbed, but then... And like it still does that, but like then Valve just made like it have really weird cloak draining mechanics, and it's just like this thing is so awkward to use now. It's like not fun. It's just you can't get kills without like absolutely using all of your resources. It's like it's kind of shocking to see somebody using that in the modern year. Alright, cool. It's really nice that even when you have the giant, when you have a giant player that is absolutely dominant, they still cannot pay attention to their medics and how badly they are doing. Another guy? Oh, I thought that was another guy named Crash for a second. It was just a guy named Chesh. Alright, well, that's not a fight I want to stay in. Save the sentry, and sentry's gone. Alright, looks like we might actually end up losing here. And failed that. Great. I never understood why they decided that it was a good idea to make it so you gain 20 health as pyro for extinguishing somebody. Like, yeah, I guess it does encourage new players to actually click the mouse 2 button, but like... it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. This game is not exactly a game about making sense, I understand, but it's also like kind of a... you know, that one really does kind of stretch the imagination. Like, there's no reason for why pyro would gain health for extinguishing somebody. It just happens, and that's it. Oh, alright. Harass the heavy, make it so he can't live his life. Ooh, damn, double reflect, who the fuck?
You fought down another giant! Another one of the Professor's gigantic goons is on the way!
gigantic goons. I don't even know what the lore is supposed to be for this map. I dropped out of the TF2 lore like a long time ago. Not that I ever like started hating it. I just kind of like, I don't know, stopped being all that interested after a while. Like it just became like, okay, the comics are good, but like I don't really feel like reading them all the time, and like just a lot. Man, the Dragon's Fury is really not performing. I mean, I'm probably not doing very good with it. It's probably, you know, it's probably a skill issue. What the fuck? We don't have a medic anymore? Okay, I guess. Alright, guess it's up to me. There is probably going to be a lot of medic gameplay throughout these sessions because I am one thing that might become apparent is that like I tend to get a lot of adrenaline as I play TF2, and so usually by the time that like it's the end of a session for me, I'm kind of so full of adrenaline that, like, I literally can't aim anymore. I can barely aim as is, I'll admit, but, like, I usually end up being like, I can't aim very well anymore. It's time to play medic so I can just click on somebody and, like, still contribute to the game. Not have to aim whatsoever. I guess I can also do pyro in a sense, too, but it's, like, even less aim and more impact with medic, you know? Oh, he's out of ammo. Damn, that's not great. But he needed health, so. Alright, this heavy is playing defensively, which is nice, considering that, like, yeah, the other heavy is about to be here, but, like, it's not really getting us very far. And that just happened. That just happened. Come on, I got it. Come on. Somebody please notice the fucking heavy shooting at me! Alright, well, at least we finally lost, so I can go and play something else. Can you get up here? This is a decent hiding place. I mean, if anybody looks up... I mean, nobody looks up in TF2, but... Alright. Alright, on to a different map. And, hopefully not that one. Don't remember what map that was, but hopefully we don't end up going there again. Got. Yeah, now somehow Scout's my most played class. I probably won't touch Scout very much these times I'm revisiting TF2 this month. Kind of like, I really liked playing him, but it's like you kind of have to be in the zone and like you have to have like good, well warmed up. Your aim has to be trained. Like I am so rusty at the game where it's like Scout is probably, I mean, it's an option, certainly, but it's probably not going to be a very common option for me. Fuck it, I might as well try, right? Oh, it's the no, I don't, okay. I'm not gonna play the zombie game mode. I have no interest in the zombie game mode. It's too just, like, not... It's too just not TF2. It could be kind of fun, but it's like, if I wanted to play a zombie game, I'd go ahead and play Left 4 Dead, you know? I mean, that one's at least, you know, better made. It's not a... I know a lot of people were, like, really kind of, like, people were mad a while ago that, like, you know, the Prop Hunt and versus Saxon Hail and like zombie game modes were added as like official things for TF2. And like, I don't know, I wasn't super into it. I would have preferred like actual game updates to like the main game rather than these kind of side mode bullshit. But at the same time, it's not like I hated the additions to it. I was happy that the game got additions, you know? And I mean, they're fun enough. Like, I've seen people play them, and it's like, oh, they look fun, and they still feel like they fit into the spirit of the game. It's just a matter of, like, I don't know. People have they just weren't super interested, I guess. They're, you know, a little rightfully resentful that the game was not really getting real updates in a sense, you know? Okay, let's see. So we have a scout that knows how to move. We got a pyro doing funny rocket jumping. And we've got a demo knight on an absolute terror spree on the other team. And we have me being unable to aim. Alright. Oh, there we go. My moderate inability to rocket jump. I'm gonna get shot here, for sure. Oh no, okay. Made it back to spawn. Okay, and I guess again, for anybody not familiar with my loadout, standard rocket launcher, the escape plan, so I can run very fast at high speed, but take more damage when doing so. And the something battalion that I can blow every once in a while and give me and the team some damage mitigation. I'll just miss every shot. And where the fuck is the demo knight going? Lamau. That's somebody in chat. Is anybody going trick-or-treating? Very good TF2 reference there. Man, how the fuck? Alright, cool. So did our team just get completely shut down by like 4 engineers using mini sentries? Is that really all it took? Well, and there's that spy again. Well, I might as well stand here so I can die, and then, yeah, there we go.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
This is not a good sign. I am second best on the leaderboard. Alright, well, maybe the team will actually pick things up in the next round. Or maybe we just have that huge imbalance of people who've played casual very long versus people who have not played casual very long.
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
I remember that fucking time period where this game had absolutely no auto balance in it. Like, within the last, like, 5 years, I think. There was just no auto balance in the game for an extended period of time. Like, that was just, like, what are y'all thinking? Like, nobody loves getting auto balance, but also the fact of, like, what happens if it's just like, oh, you have games that are just absolutely fucking disastrous because it's like the other team can just crush the entire time. Like, it sucks. Alright, at least got the engineer back again. Traded with him. That's the word that normal people would use. Who would say traded.
The control point has been captured.
Okay, alright. Okay, this game's a little bit more competitive at least. We're, like, actually on the point here. More than we could say for last time. A medic? A medic. Dio, you want to give me some juice? No, okay, he does not want to give me some juice. Alright.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert.
I can't be too mad at him. He's still figuring out what a keyboard is, so... And I'm still figuring out what a keyboard is too, apparently. Alright. Okay, good, but there we go. Now that the fucking mini-sentry engineers aren't setting up constantly, we can actually maybe get something done. Not gonna bother with the heavy because he ain't gonna die. But yeah, there we go. I can at least get the scout. Was that? Did you just walk into a spy pyro? Come on. Well, that heavy's going places. I gotta respect that, even if he's on the other team. I was able to help even in death. That scout took my crit pumpkin. That feels like a good meme, quote-unquote good meme strategy of just you and a friend go into the game and like one of you is actually trying to like get kills and the other one is like just kind of praying that, like, the, you know, chance of you, like, dying and dropping a crit pumpkin, like, just works out. And they just get crits, basically, on demand for your death. It's like, you know, really shitty crit screed gaming. I don't know why I tried jumping like that. I knew that wasn't gonna work. And the scout showed intense mercy there. Like, why did he let the pyro live? Kinda shocked that pyro would have just died from one shot. The scout had just aimed. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, the snipers are looking at me now. That's not great. Oh, that guy sees me. Both of those guys see me. This is not good. Alright. That demo man's also just figuring out what a keyboard is, so... I'll leave him to it. He can shoot out the window, be window gaming.
We have captured the control point.
Wait, back to it. Amazing we don't have any, like, extremely good snipers on this map. Medic, what the fuck are you doing?
Control point is being contested.
There you go. Just wait the pyros out. They'll eventually take care of themselves. Retreat back to my sentry, because I'm not going to be able to hit that scout. I know myself.
Thanks, soldier.
There we go. Get him in the midst of the team fight. He can't dodge all of us. Somebody please, for the love of God, help me. Alright, cleared the point at least. Ooh, we have somebody really getting festive with it. Full-on Halloween gear for Soldier and the funny energy weapons. Alright, run back. Gotta get to that dispenser. Huddle there real quick.
They got a medic with a quick fix.
Oh, that's not a good situation. Caught between the pyro and the spy. I don't know how we lived that, especially because the pyro had crits. Doesn't matter, we died to a rocket right after, but, you know. It's still the shock value of it all. Fucking amazing crit from the medic that couldn't heal me earlier. Alright, I'm switching to scout so I can just run onto the point.
Bro, how are we all getting fucking cooked?
Oh, that's not good.
Throw your lives on that point, man! No, seriously, straight up run, rush that fucking point.
There we go. Hey, even got third top score. Nice. It's actually a decent showing, all things considered. Oh, you can respawn during the humiliation if you just do that, huh?
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
Alright, and we're doing this all without a heavy as well. I'm a little interested in playing heavy, given that, like, for once there's not like a million spies and snipers on this on a server.
Yo, man, let me look at you real quick.
But I don't know, I'm feeling soldier right now.
Damn, you're fine as fuck.
I must say, you have a rather nice singular eye.
I do. I thought I had
Thank
mic
you.
turned off. All
I know,
things
it's my
considered.
best feature.
Probably should turn it off, given that like it's, you know,
Or the lab grown.
it's public chat on a stream. It's maybe not the best idea to have online. I thought I turned that off, but cancel. I'll have to figure it out later. Well, if anybody starts saying gamer words on comms, I know how to individually mute them, so I'll go ahead and do that.
The control point is being contested.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll die there, but I'll take it. Yeah, Crash is playing it dangerously. I did not intend to. I could have sworn that I turned the voice chat off before this, but if I ever hear something, I can just mute them, you know, real quick, so it's fine. Fine enough. Alright, well, it seems all of a sudden that they have, like, gamers on their team now, so we're kind of, we're back to getting rolled again. But, welcome, Grim. Good to see you. We're currently in a 1-to-1 game right now, where shit was pretty balanced last time around, and, I don't know, hopefully stay pretty balanced. I'm currently mediocrely playing Soldier, because that's just what I'm up for tonight. Oh, that Heavy's got laser beams. He's angry.
The control point is being captured.
Alright, I'd like to do something about that, but I don't exactly see my team anywhere, so I hesitate. Joy of lobby, multiplayers, people having funny usernames. Yeah, it is good. The game brings back a whole lot of nostalgia for me. I started playing this game when I was like 14. It's the only FPS game I liked at the time, so yeah, it's nice to play it again, even if I'm, like, very rusty at the game and can only do, like, the most basic of movement. Okay, thankfully that fucking took care of that little gnat. Clear that pumpkin before it kills me. I'm not scared of an engineer with crits. I should have been, but following TF2 in its community since 2007, despite the fact you've never played it. Huh. Fair. It's kind of like my passing interest in competitive Pokemon. I don't really, like, get super into it, but, like, I do, and I've never actually played it, nor have I ever really wanted to play it, but, like, I have always loved the idea of just following around, like, you know, the 6 little strunguses of a given tier, listening to, you know, video essays on, you know, how competitive Pokemon is going for a given generation, because it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. In the very similar vein. Oh, and there's the whole team descending on me. I was there when all Germa was known for was TF2. Yeah, I was there as well. I think I was at the tail end of it because I think that's when he started expanding outwards towards a couple of other random games, and you know, started doing like his grandpa bit. But yeah, for the most part, I remember TF2 being Germa's main thing. Oh, the scouts. I remember Sturma. Sturma was great. I was saying earlier how, like, my favorite video of Sturma was probably, the "You're in a place you shouldn't be" video, where they just played Ambassador Spy and decided to just, you know, hide in random bullshit spots on Sawmill and try to headshot anybody who walked by. It was just good for how much chaos it caused and how, like, it really turned into, yeah, the entirety of the opposite team is really just going after these 2 spies in a fucking random spot that has no business being at all effective. Oh, come on, make the med pop. Fuck. Well, okay, I made the med pop at least. That's good. Yeah, TF2 is also just a meme factory all on its own too. Like, just the voice clips in this game are so good, and oh, that sucks. The voice clips in the game are so good. The, you know, art community around it was so healthy as well. Well, I did my best. Yeah, it's really good for that. Maybe you'll finally have a reason to start PC gaming. I really hope you do at some point. I won't extol its virtues because you've heard it so many times, but there's a lot of good stuff out on PC, and TF2 being one of them. It's definitely something to get into. I mean, I don't know. I guess the game's in kind of an alright place if you just want to get into it for the first time. But, you know, it's also kind of like, there is a lot of still sweaty people, you know, playing nowadays, because it is an old game, right? It's nearly 20 years old at this point, so you have a lot of people who are just, like, good at this, and it's a little hard to kind of just get through the fact that you have tons of people who know every little minuscule bit of what they're doing, but I'm sure that it's possible to find servers where it's, like, you know, a little bit better catered towards you. It's kind of good they don't have a super high, like, strict ELO type system here, but, like, you know, you'll eventually find games that work for you and able to get it started. Yeah, 50-50 between the sweatiest demos and soldiers you've ever seen, and then that one Hoovy who wants to just sit in the corner with, like, the ballerina outfit and say voice lines all day. Alright. Well, while I'm queued for casual, for an unusually long time, I need to pee. So I'll be right back. I'll throw up the BRB screen. And, oh, of course, now the casual match is ready. Well, either way, I need to pee, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry to have left you like that. Hey, let's see. What did Casual decide to give us this time around? Ghost Fort? Oh, hell yeah. I fuck with this map. Oh, we have 5 scouts. That's an interesting team composition. Let's make it, yeah, let's add to the bullshit. Let's make it worse. We have 6 scouts on the team. Let's see if I can't actually have a decent sense of aim. I mean, they might just be doing this for, you know, doing Marasmus's funny prop hunt. Where is he? Okay, thanks, Red Scout. I remember when this was a new game mode, and people absolutely were very divided. You had the people who were like, "Oh my god, this game mode sucks because I can't actually like play the main game thing while Marasmus is here." And then other people were like, "This actually is great because it's just a funny side diversion where you have to play prop hunt with Marasmus for a while." I was in that camp. I was never one of the like extreme sweats of this game. I always thought it was fun, and you know, hang around, do the events, stuff like that. Pyro has fun. I don't know where that arrow came from. That felt like lag, but sure. What do you think is the worst weak TF2 weapon from a balance or viability standpoint? Absolute abysmal dog shit. Oh, I know I have an answer to that, but I have to think about it for a second. It's probably something on Pyro. I feel like I remember just something being absolutely awful on Pyro that is just irredeemably bad, but I can't quite put my finger on it right now. Say at least a bad weapon being like Pyro having the sharpened volcano fragment is just like, why is this weapon in the game? You don't need a melee weapon that, you know, causes fire. I mean, I guess it was relevant for medieval mode at the time because like that was the only way to you know, set people on fire in medieval mode, but like at the same time that outlived its usefulness very quickly, especially because Pyro just had better options. Oh, that's an enemy scout. My eyesight bad. Hot hand is, yeah, hot hand's not good. Hot hand is pretty bad as well. That was probably the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, the hot hand has absolutely no place doing anything. Like, it's got all the same exact problems as the eviction notice, but it doesn't have even like the benefit of being, you know, a gloves of running urgently light, like it does in the modern era of TF2. I miss the health pack there so goddamn often. It's not fun. It is very funny, but to me, it's not funny. I'll also say I think that as far as really bad, pretty bad weapons go, so the Liberty Launcher, I am so sad for. Like, I used to really enjoy the Liberty Launcher when I was first playing the game, when it actually did damage. And then they decided, instead of only 3 rockets per clip, we'll give you 5, but now it does, like, the damage of, like, a wet noodle. So, like, you know, that stopped being fun the moment that it stopped having, like, you know, any damage behind it whatsoever. I still like using it every once in a while, even if it's not good, but it's just kind of like, yeah, this is even this is just not even fun to play with in casual mode, and that's kind of saying something. Even if you use like a buff banner to, you know, supplement the giant fall in damage, it's still kind of like, yeah, I'd be doing so much better with anything else. Okay, it's prop hunt time. Ah, he is going to die. I am going to back up, so I do not die. Can I not shoot the pumpkin during a truce? Okay, that was kind of strange. See, I'm definitely not going to do very well as Scout. Aim is not good. Aim bad. Aim rusty. Oh, I should just run. The fucking invincible people are coming back. Yeah, he thought I went back to spawn. Little does he know. Little does he know. Should just give the Liberty Launcher a shit ton of ammo in the clip, like 7 or 8, or damage dealt with it counts twice for filling up banners. I could see the banner centric gameplay being at least fun, even if it's not good. I think the 7 to 8 shots thing already, though, that's kind of taken with the airstrike. Like, the airstrike does that. It gets a bigger clip the more kills you get with it. And I will say, even then, with all the giant clip size, the airstrike is not so good. I mean, it's fine. You can certainly get stuff done with it, but it's also, like, it's definitely not a top contender. I mean, it struggles to keep up with the basic rocket launcher, even. I like using it still every once in a while, but I definitely do not think that making the Liberty Launcher have a shit ton of clip size would actually fix its issues. Plus, then it would just have overlap with another weapon.
We got him, we got him.
Oh, there's a guy coming on this side. And the heavy has crits behind the corner. How bad is my ping? My ping is fine. Alright, whatever. Yeah, being able to get, like, the banners, like, way faster would be at least a benefit. Decent for some support stuff. It is actually kind of interesting that, yeah, there actually aren't any soldier weapons that, like, directly interact with the banners to make them better, but I guess, you know, focus on keeping soldier in offense class rather than letting him do any support at all. It's kind of a shame. Like, I always actually thought it was a little bit of a letdown that, like, Scout never got anything to interact with the sun on a stick. That's a weapon so bad I actually don't even own one. They made it a little bit better recently, I think. I can't, where it's like you don't take as much afterburn damage, but, like, if you're holding it, but, like, it's still not good. I think that actually might be my pick for, like, shittiest weapon in TF2, sun on a stick. That's really bad. Because, I mean, I would have taken, like, something like the Rap Assassin, but in, you know, fire form. Like, let the Scout throw, like, a 1 damage fireball as, like, a secondary weapon or something. So that way he could at least go for the Sun on a Stick combo. Like, it wouldn't make the Sun on a Stick good, but it would at least make it something. It would make it exist. You'd actually be able to get crits with it, so, like, I don't know. Because as it currently stands, the only time you're actually getting crits with it is if you have, like, your dumb friend be pyro and, like, literally just play with the crits the entire time, and, like, that's all. Haha, I am dying. Let's see if we can't cap before... Oh, okay. This works. Laughing Scouts? True. We love Scouts laughing. Thank you, other Scout. Alright, we at least harassed the soldier. I'll take it. Ruin their day coming out of spawn, distract them a little bit, let the demo sticky camp. There we go. That demo man's trying to have fun. Oh, no, he's shooting at me. I was gonna leave him alone because it looked like he was just gonna sticky jump and that's it. But no, he actually had a weapon. And he wanted to use it.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Alright. So stick changers just make it so you can hit a fireball with it. Oh, the Sandman. Yeah. That's probably what I should have. That's probably the articulation I originally had in my mind a while ago, but it's been so long since I've actually thought about the song on the stick, I forgot what my rebalance for it would be. As it stands, I think currently the only weapon in the game that like is desperately too good though is the scorch shot. I mean, it's a very common opinion at this point, but like it's not cool for Pyro to just be able to vaguely aim in the direction of many players and set all of them on fire. And just do it without any expense to himself, do it at any distance, also make those flares push people, also has a higher DPS than like the flare gun, and getting crits with the flare gun and having to aim the flare gun. The scorch shot is not okay. Now, I'm not one of these people who are like, well, you know, it's so good, so I'm not going to use it because that ruins everyone else's fun. Fuck no. I subscribe to game theory, not the channel, but the idea. I'm gonna take the best option. You give me the best option, I'm going to do it. Not all the time, but you know, that's the one weapon that's legitimately a problem. It does way too much for way too little effort. Buffering fixed? Buffering is fixed. You missed it earlier, Grim, but the stream was absolutely shitting itself because at the very beginning, I wasn't sure why, but it was ended up being because my computer was like trying to have both my Ethernet connection and my Wi-Fi connection at the same time, and it did not appreciate that. Switch to the Brickman. Unfortunately, we are not playing on Shonik's server, so that's not possible, but you know, thanks for playing. Maybe better luck next year. Ooh, bacon wrapped filet mignon. Nice. Very tasty. I barely had anything for dinner tonight. I had a fluffernutter sandwich because I was not feeling super hungry because I did not shit effectively before stream, so I was kind of like, well, I don't feel like loading my stomach up with very much, so that was kind of how things were. Alright, well, I think now would be a good time to run, because everybody's gonna be back out here with their crits and invincibility soon. And medic, where's the let's follow this guy. What adventure is he on? He's on his own path. There we go. And that's a thing. Leftover ravioli and zucchini. Didn't want another sulfuric abyss incident, huh? No, I didn't want to feel bloated and awful just lying there in pain while trying to stream game at mediocre skill level.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
It was delicious. Had a
The control point is being
demo almost got me while I was distracted. Had a cousin get prime rib and the shit was red as fuck. Full rare. Damn. Yeah, I like my meat medium rare. Full rare is just kind of gross. And if someone ever ate something totally blue, it would be, you know, that quote-unquote blue rarity of steak. That's really gross. That's just raw. You're just eating raw meat at that point. I would prefer not to have worms in my brain, thank you. So that's not happening to me. Yeah, medium rare good. Often the standard. Prime was supposed to be red, maybe they underdid it. Maybe, I guess. I'm not familiar with my cuts as much. True rare, we eat the cow while it's still alive. Or, I guess, does that make raw veal legendary at that point? Because that's before it's even old, you know? Oh, well, that's marasmus. Yeah, well done's disgusting. I have made a couple of well done things on accident at home, and I'm like, I'm only eating this because it would be wasting food otherwise.
The longer I hide, the stronger I
Newborn calf is congrats. No, I mean, I think it's like, because it gets more congratulatory the more well done it is, right? So congratulations is it's completely burnt. I think a newborn calf would have to be something like, what's above legendary? Mythical? Epic? Something like that. That's what would make sense. Yeah, I know better than to join the fucking team fight on this map. Once everybody's gotten their marasmus fix. I'll just make the heavy's life a problem for a little bit until the team comes back. There we go. That sounds like everyone's starting to respawn. Oh, nope. That's the enemy guy. He's starting to respawn. Devouring the calf as it comes out of the womb. God, that's gross. But it... that also sounds like a... that sounds like something that French peasants would do in the year... Well, not French peasants. French royalty would do to their peasants' calves in the year, like, 1600 or so. Like, I mean, the French have a fucking culinary history of, like, yeah, you should eat the bird after we've, like, soaked it in, you know... Ah, bastard spy. Good play. Soak the, wait, you God, I'm not getting this out. French have a cuisine where they soak the bird in, like, bourbon, and let it drown in the bourbon, and they soak it in there for, like, a couple of days, and then they fry up the bird, and then they eat the bird entirely as one big piece with their hands underneath a tablecloth, because it's so shameful. Nobody should be watching this. Literally, that's the lore behind it. So eating a newborn calf straight out of the mom's cooch definitely sounds like a French dish. Not gonna lie. They overfeed the bird too. Yeah, they do that part of it as well. Foie gras wasn't enough for those demented bastards. Oh look, it's my turn. It's my turn when marasmus hasn't fucking spawned anywhere yet. Cool. I'm gonna die. Oh good, it only did 100. Isn't that dish illegal to eat in several countries? I thought that was... No, I think that was, well, that was foie gras, I'm pretty sure, about, like, the stuffing the bird's liver. Or it might have been that one, too. The French have a lot of things that got banned for being absolutely freaky with their food. So it wouldn't surprise me of both. That's your bar right post. Ultra mythical. Catching up. That's good stuff. Y'all are very good comics. This palm tree looks out of place. Oh, careful aim. Can I hit the shotgun heavy? Apparently the answer is no.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Alright, contractually obligated. Aw. I was hoping to lose so I could explode. Come up with loot. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not every culture. Most cultures come up with something absolutely revolting. But what the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna let him be. The funny spy. Yeah, I don't think that sounds like a thing I'd be interested in either, Proto. That sounds a little bit brutal.
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds. 5,
Fertilized egg dish with the unborn fetus. Yeah, gross. Nope. I already don't... Okay, so here's the thing. I love meat. Meat's great. It's like, you know, favorite thing. I could never be a vegetarian. I also, like, I don't really like the ethics behind meat eating? Like, I don't know. Ethically, probably vegan, but
control point enabled.
palate-wise, I love meat. Like, I'm willing to compromise my morally gray area on there and be like, yeah, no, I'll eat animals. It tastes too good. Is Red just having like a party in spawn? Oh, there is no red team anymore.
Come on, kid.
Go on, have a TF2 interaction with me. Cool. Yeah, factory farming especially is pretty rough. Canceling the obligate carnivores. No, actually, see, that's the thing. That the part of the philosophy that I abide by is like,
The control point is being
let's
contested.
look for a new server because there ain't nobody fucking here anymore. Oh shit! No, what cool item did we get, guys? It's definitely not a crate. Oh yeah, the Claymore. Excellent. Anyways, you know, it was just taking a basic philosophy 101 class in college, right? Like, I'm sure there's more arguments to make about it, and it's, you know, not the be-all, end-all of anything. But, like, I don't know. We had to consider, like, the ethics of meat eating at one point. And for me, I kind of landed on this idea of, like, all the other species on this planet that are obligate carnivores, like, they don't exactly have a code of ethics. Animals don't really understand that necessarily. The rest of the animal kingdom doesn't. We have the capacity to form these kinds of large moral quandaries. So, like, I think it's kind of incumbent upon us to not be, like, putting animals towards their death and eating them if we don't have to necessarily, even if it's part of the the natural order. That's why I don't feel bad about eating meat, because it is technically, like, part of just nature. It's like, okay, you know, it's whatever. I'm not playing fucking zombie mode. Get me out of here. But, like,
Mission
you know,
begins
from
in
like
10
a
seconds.
pure, from a purely pedantic moral vacuum construction of everything, it's kind of like, all else being equal, yeah, I don't know, killing animals seems mean. Shouldn't do it if we don't have to, but for a lot of people, it's like, well, that's their food source, or like, you know, it's also just part of the natural world and all that kind of shit. So it's like, you know, whatever. Also, meat tastes good. Our moral intelligence is a curse. It really is. It would be not, you know, ignorance would be bliss, but unfortunately, we are here. Having conscience does have its downsides. It makes us worry about things that aren't just our immediate surroundings. It's kind of based, but it's also kind of like the source of all anxiety disorders and problems. So, yikes.
Mission begins
What am I
in
gonna use
10
on heavy?
seconds.
Play a little heavy. I'm feeling heavy.
4,
Uh,
3,
yeah, sure. We'll use the Christmas mitts. That fits. Grew up watching Animal Planet, seeing apex predators eviscerate prey. Nature's scary, but it'd have to be that way. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's like, technically humans don't have to, unless, like, that's your only form of sustenance. But, you know, I still eat meat, and I'm not stopping anytime soon, so, you know, whatever. Just, as I said, it's a point of philosophical pedantry that I can make these kinds of arguments. It's not something I actually consider all that seriously. Oh shit, the crits giveth and they taketh away. Oh god, oh please, get me out of here. Where's my medic? Snapping turtle bisect a mouse. Oh god. Yeah, Look, I pictured that as you said it. I don't want to picture it as you said it. But I kind of did. So thanks for putting that image in my mind, I guess. I also love Nightmare Before Christmas, too. Nightmare Before Christmas is, it's definitely a big part of my childhood.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
I love, you know, Jack and Sally and their romance is great, and just the idea of like, yeah, you know, each holiday has its own little world. I'll waste like all the ammo on this guy. I really don't care. I know we're losing the team fight because of it, but it's alright. We can't have him fucking harassing us as we're coming out of spawn. Their beloved pet Maverick Hunter. Zero. Yeah! I remember when Zero killed the Easter Bunny. That was great. It was a kind of a side story, though. You had to pay, like, you know, an extra $6 for the collector's edition. It's also kind of really weird that X took this dark turn and also, like, decided that he needed to, like, take the entirety of, like, of Hanukkah Town on? I'm not really sure what he was up with that one. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was kind of hard. It was kind of hard to look at. I think that's why the community considers it to be non-canonical, you know. All right, got the one soldier. It was worth it. And the spy is gonna be back here again soon. Hold on. Gotta focus up here. The entirety of the enemy team is pushing in right now. Mistook Hanukkah zombie for a regular zombie, I guess. Easter Bunny is a valid Maverick name. Shit, you're right. Buckshot Jackalope. Oh, that's a fucking good one. That's a good idea. I like that idea quite a bit. Alright, thought the demo was covering me behind me, but I guess he couldn't take a heavy medic combo. Fair enough. Alright, well, that's a pretty fat L right there. So, like, it fucking cold all of a sudden. Changing the topic entirely, but I think very appropriately for today's stream, it's starting to finally feel like October where I live. It's no longer, it's not quite freezing, but it is certainly, no longer, like, you know, shorts and shirt weather, which it was just yesterday. Now I'm actually wandering around like, oh god, I have my fleece on and my full long pants. It's, like, cold and shit. I forgot this is what cold felt like. Please don't take the warmth away from me. I don't want to go back. But I probably still prefer going into winter over summer now. I'm always been a hot running body kind of anyways, so. Sleeping in your red panda onesie. Yeah, you mentioned that. Sounds comfortable. I don't typically have them kind of sleep in pajama clothes. Here's the VTuber Gooner bait. Although I don't think anybody gives a shit about this, given look at me. But no, I typically I'm an underwear sleeper. I don't really boy, this seems dire. I'm an underwear sleeper. I don't really enjoy having most fabric on me when I'm sleeping because like I can start to feel the wrinkles, but thankfully but I don't like sleeping nude either. Sleeping completely nude is not my thing. Why the fuck did we all just have crits there for a second? Yeah, no, sleeping nude is not my thing because I don't know. It's just like I like having underwear on, like even just generally around the house because like it provides support. The same reason that some women actually do like wearing bras around the house, you know, even when they don't have to and they're alone. I just like underwear. It's nice support. So I wear the same thing while I'm going to bed, but nothing else. Say I sleep nude to get the thirsty fans interested. Well, maybe give them... What we staring at, huh? Maybe give them, you know, a little bit of something for the imagination. Yeah, nice try, Pyro. This is not my first time playing the video game. There's like a demo man up here, though. Let's see if I can't just... No? Okay. Let's not fuck around. Let's just take him out. I wanted to get the funny punch, but it wasn't gonna happen.
We have captured the control point.
I love my rare app. Oh, thank fucking God he can't aim, dude. He's just as bad as I am. Let's go. I love playing heavy. I don't feel like I get the opportunity all the time because, like, there are a lot of sweaty spies and snipers that play this game still. And, like, you know, if you're on casual, there's a good chance your team's just kind of like, hey, what's going on? And they're, like, playing, you know, a funny game rather than, like, seriously trying to protect the heavy. But the opportunities I do get to actually play heavy, it's a fucking great time. I know a lot of people think heavy is like super boring and it's just like, oh, tracking you, move with big gun. And it's like, yeah, it's mostly true, but also like you just get to fucking mow people down. Like, who doesn't love that? Where the fuck did he go? Alright, well, nothing I can do about that. Don't use heavy often given the lack of Tomislav. Well, I used to use Tomislav back in the day. I mean, now it's only like a 20% faster and 20 faster spin up, 20% more accurate. A lot of damage testing, I mean, they're basically equivalent. The Tomislav does like slightly better at medium range, and well, if it's not giving me significant benefits, I would prefer just having the slightly better close-up potential with the regular minigun, and also, you know, the fun skin that I have for it. Yeah, your purposeful crits can't do shit against my random crits. Tomislav's accuracy really helps. I don't feel like it does, especially because like if you also like, if the TF2 bots learned how to do this. If you like just tap fire, you actually fire like a lot more accurately. Like you can see, I'm still hitting the same exact spot where that green decal is. Like, you don't really want to do that most of the time, but I don't know. I really feel like it doesn't actually matter all that much. Oh, there's a sniper on the enemy team now. That's nice. Used to shoot like a stormtrooper. And then you're feeling rapid fire weapons. Yeah, I kind of also like heavy, just more, you know, a slow tracking kind of gameplay. I don't have to like do fast twitchy shit like with Scout. It's not like it's impossible for me to do it as a Scout, but you know, I'm certainly not as good at it, and I'm not gonna play the game all day just to aim train. Alright, well, that's 2 heavies. I'm dead, so whatever. Just put damage on them. I used to do some sniping stuff. I mean, you know, I had moderate practice as sniper back in the day. Now I'm just kind of, not so much. My aim on sniper is pretty awful, even against, like, bots walking in straight lines, like, you know. Okay, well, that's a pyro coming right at me. Pegs will give you motion sickness. Yeah. It's not off limits for me for that reason. It's more off limits just for the fact that I'm not good at it anymore. I don't have the teenage reflexes that I once had. Each grenade launchers, fair. Hold the button down for manual det. EMP blast cost damage, fun to trick shot with. Huh. You probably would love the fucking loose cannon then in this game if you like, you know, timed grenade det type stuff. You know, getting to actually time your det so that way you can get the best. Oh, that's the entire fucking enemy team. Yeah, there's no winning against that. So. Yeah, you would be double donks, Greatest Warrior. That's a weapon where it's like, that has probably the weirdest skill curve I've ever seen on any weapon. Like, the skill curve is a flat line for, like, the longest time. It's dog shit. You can't use it. You don't know how to use it. You're not getting anything done with it. And then, like, there's just, like, a small point where it's, like, suddenly double donking makes sense to you, and, like, you just understand the timing. It just becomes part of your blood. And just immediately shoots straight up, and it's like, nah, this is the perfect weapon now for Demo Man. Like, you cannot stop me. I can only be contained. It's literally just polar opposites. It's literally the difference between, like, Gibbous Sniper running around with SMG to Sniper that just fucking bodies the entire team. Cannot be stopped. Show yourself in favor of default if you were getting a TF2, if your body lets you. Nice score bar. Nice seeing you here. It's a hard game. It's hard to, yeah, it's definitely hard to cooperate in this game. I mean, you know, you're only meant to cooperate so much. Like in 12v12, yeah, you still have to play the team, right? But it's not the end-all be-all, right? You can still just kind of fuck around, have some fun. Oh, finally, we're on a spellbook map. All right. I cannot loose cannon. You're gonna see some absolutely dog shit awful loose cannoning, but I figure while we're talking about it, may as well. Okay, so, okay, this is Halloween version of Payload. Gotcha. Or Badwater, I mean. There's like a guy behind me? Oh, that poor engineer is just completely fucked down there. Yeah, too bad the caber still sucks, but that's not gonna change, unfortunately, I don't think. It used to be fun to just, you know, absolutely charge in and blast somebody with it, or just sticky jump in and annihilate a sniper. I really don't think they need to, Oh, that's a Marasmus, or that's a Monoculus. A Monoculus at my base. Here, I'll help upgrade the engineer teleporter while he waits to respawn. And you see the live action skits the TF2 VAs made? I don't think so. I mean, I watch what they do every once in a while because it's definitely kind of fun to see them do stuff related to the game still, but... Alright, bye, medic. Yeah, it's fun. Oh yeah, the Heavy is Dead redub. I've meant to watch that, but I totally forgot about it. It's been so long. The Heavy is Dead's a fucking great video, though. Yeah, sometimes they show up in my recommendations, and I enjoy watching them. That's exactly my feelings. Alright, well, as long as you don't get any snipers here, might as well just do things this way. Yeah, it's interesting. Cool. It's the TF2 version of Steam cams, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? That Heavy's just, like, standing there. Surely they're not going to let me get away with this a second time, right? Oh, yeah, there's a sniper watching. He's not going to let me get away with that a second time. Aha! Ruined your fucking charge. Did Heavy leave the oven on? No. That's just the Northern Lights. Speaking of lights, my, the light I was complaining, that's a fucking spy. That's a spy. That's a spy and a half. Or no, it's not. Okay, just a random pyro wandering around. The fucking light in my room I was complaining about that hasn't been fixed in God knows how, in like, over a week or so, finally got, they finally got around to fixing it. I'll random crit you. So now I'm no longer streaming under an ultra clinical spotlight anymore. I can actually like see in my room, and they replaced the broken light with like probably the fucking brightest light I've seen in a long time. Like now my room has gone from you know, well lit to absolutely like the surface of the sun. I don't feel like this one's gonna be a dub, boys. Maybe they can get on the cart in time and I can make my way over. No? Alright. A lot of L's tonight, unfortunately, but I guess that's just how the TF2 crumbles every once in a while. Seeing Northern Lights in my area? No, I don't live that far north neither. That's kind of a Canada exclusive type thing. At least for, you know, people in this time zone. Alright. Maybe TF2 can give me a match that's not already in progress. Yeah, Alaska too. It's in this cluster of time zones. I'll give you that. I don't think I've ever actually seen the Northern Lights. A couple of my friends have and coworkers have actually made, you know, treks out to go look at the lights, but I've never bothered to. It'd be a cool thing to go see. I'm a nature appreciator, something of a nature enjoyer myself, but you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, am I just gonna travel somewhere for seeing the sights? I mean, I could. Am I gonna plan it? I don't know. You know, it's like it's just never something I'm thinking about. Should I fucking embarrass myself playing sniper? Yeah, well, you know what? Let's not embarrass myself so much. Let's actually just go with the funny piss loadout, so I can just, you know, have fun body-shotting people rather than actually trying. I'm fine with that. Got your blood moons. Yeah, the blood moons are the occasional blood moon's cool to look at. supposed to be able to see it that one year with the weird magnetic weather. Wasn't able to because your neighborhood had a bunch of lights on. Trees make it hard to see the entire sky.
10 seconds.
Yeah, all the light pollution. I always live in cities too, right? So it's just like, you know,
3, 2,
not something that I'm probably going to see unless I go out of my way for it. Oh, that's a soldier who really wants my ass. Really wants all of our asses. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I always knew I wanted to be Sydney Sleeper Gaming. I was never good enough at Sniper to like actually do real headshots and shit like that, so I just kind of wanted to play around with the body shot thing. I got like, I think my first strange weapon that I ever like actually purchased was this this Sydney Sleeper. So good nostalgic memories, even if this is absolute not peak Sniper gameplay. Oh, I actually tagged the scout. Shit. I also don't know where anything on this fucking map is, so I'm... If I look like I'm wandering around like a stooge, then that's because I am. Man. Get that fucking spy out of here. Where the hell is my team? Where the hell is a health pack? But please, where the fuck am I going? Okay, there's like health over here. That's something at least. Oh, I'm dead. They know exactly where my location. Thought I could at least take him out with the pumpkin.
Alert. The control point is being
Yeah, everywhere has bad light pollution unless it's like explicitly somewhere that's like, you know, in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's kind of remarkable how much light just like your average household will just put off and make that just like completely impossible to like see much of the spatial features out there. Like there are, you know, it's enough to the point where it's like, oh, there are occasionally reports of like, you know, city folk experiencing a blackout and like they're like, oh my god, there's an invasion happening because like, you know, the skylights are so beautiful and they've never seen them before. People sleep with all the lights in the house on. That, yeah, that's psychotic behavior. I'm gonna be as judgmental as I fucking want about that. That is psychotic. Like, that is as bad, if no, that's worse than the very American thing of going into your household with shoes still on. Like, why on earth would you ever do that? All right, I can't keep getting away with that. They know my location. Also, we're kind of not doing super well as a team here. Getting pushed really badly. Yeah, I can't stand when people wear shoes around their house. And sleeping with your shoes on, that's worse. That's yeah, no, that's just as bad as sleeping with all the lights on too. Just afraid of the dark. It's like, but they make night lights and everything, you know? I mean, I guess if you really can't be afraid, like if you're really afraid of it, like fine. But like, you know, I don't love the dark either. I'm a little bit afraid of it too, but like, you know, there's a certain point where it's like you need everything in your house on, and also like, isn't it more comfortable to not have light blaring in your eyes? It's just such a waste. If you're not afraid of it, it's just like, why are you doing this? Just wasting resources. Oh, got a soldier coming in this way. And Heavy's pressing the kill bind. Very funny. Soldier jumping around. The team is pushing in. Our team is kind of here, but only not sort of half really. And there we go. There's the soldier. No protection for me. I don't feel like the sniper is what we need. Oh, and I was outside of spawn. Great. He never took his boots off for Ben. It feels like a bit of a troll. But I could also believe if somebody was that crazy. Alright, well, hold on. Okay, the team is here. I guess, alright. Time for a very, probably crappy run at Engineer. I'm not very good at him. But we need something to hold with. When SpongeBob episode where he's filled his house with a bunch of lamps because he's afraid. Yeah, that's the kind of like this person has seriously afraid of the dark kind of vibes that like, you know, fine, I can take him a little seriously doing all that, but like there's also a certain point of like, you know, if you're that afraid of the dark, you might want to seek counseling instead. I don't think that keeping the lights on forever is a viable strategy. Alright. Let's get set up, and then we'll actually bring our shit over to the team, so that way they have something to support them staying so far forward. Alright. Here. This is a decent fallback spot. Actually, I'll move it all over just a little bit further. There we go. Don't know what the fuck hit me there, but it sure felt like fire. I think you'd enjoy playing demo. You mean Junkrat and Overwatch? Yes, shame, blah, blah, blah. The Overwatch, not the playing Junkrat part. Sports Shot, probably. Yeah, probably Sports Shot. I don't think there's actually anything seriously wrong with Overwatch, but like as a TF2 player, I am basically contractually obligated to shit on Overwatch, so yeah, fuck Overwatch, am I right? I don't know. I don't necessarily have a particular main for this game, but I do like to, I tend to like to play medic after I've played for a long time because that's when my adrenaline is so high I can no longer actually aim properly, so, playing medic tends to be a pretty good substitute for aiming. And what else? I like playing pyro. Soldier tends to be the thing I'll go to when it's like, okay, I have no idea what I want to play, so I'll just go ahead and play something. Oh, well, my sentry's about to go down. Overwatch now is absolute dog shit. Unfortunate. Overwatch 1 was semi-enjoyable, but loot boxes were predatory, like a PvE, made it quit. Yeah, and then I don't know, I remember hearing a lot of things about Overwatch 2 that was just kind of like, oh, well, they didn't actually deliver on all these features, and then, like, they removed all the ability to play so many heroes, and the game just got kind of more sweaty and more, like, pay-to-play, and it was just kind of like, this is barely a game I can actually play for fun anymore. It's a game that's played purely for, I don't know, esports competitiveness. You're trying to be sweaty with your friends. Emphasis on the trying to be sweaty part. I know I have one friend who swears by it. She loves the game and she still plays it, and she never played Overwatch 1, so she says she doesn't have anything to compare it to. So, you know, you kind of got a Plato's Cave situation going on there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Please, Sentry, please! They're right at the gates! I might unironically be fucking saving this for everybody. Let's go. Alright, it's a good time. Oh, it's not a good time. Put it back down. Yeah, fuck you, engineer. You ain't putting a mini sentry down. Alright, it is time to push. Thing with engineers that you kind of have to build in a stupid spot every once in a while, so that way you can catch them off guard. So they're like, why the fuck is a sentry there? There should never be a sentry here. This is the dumbest place possible for a sentry to be. And they get distracted by it, and it just works. It's Hod Howard TM. Blizzard stuff came up before too. I don't remember. Saying the Blizzard stuff does not narrow it down nearly enough.
That's it, please.
Okay, sorry, focusing. I am under heavy fire. Oh, this is not good. The sentry's down. Get rid of this. Get rid of this menu. Okay. Nice. Let's talk about how sequels don't usually undo the original game. Overwatch 2 proves you wrong. Yeah, sometimes the legacy is just so bad. Kind of like how Payday 3 is so bad that it kind of undid Payday 2's goodwill. And also Starbreeze, I mean, for anyone not following Payday. So, like, Starbreeze, the company behind Payday, absolutely shits the bed, like, constantly on getting Payday, like, out the door and making Payday 3 successful. And they're always, like, financially insolvent, basically. And so now to try to, like, keep Payday 3 on life support for another year, they are, like, they're, like, trying to make Payday 2 have even more monetization, where it's like, oh, well, if you don't want to buy all of our DLC that we've released over, like, 10 years for, like, a fucking over $120 or something like that, you can now have a $5 a month subscription model to all the DLC. And it's like, oh, that's cool and not extractive at all. Like, and also you happen to make the collection of all the DLC more expensive as soon as the subscription model's available. Wow, how generous of you all. Like, fuck, that's so awful. And it sucks too, because like Payday 3, the only reason like it does not succeed as a game, because Payday 3 is fundamentally like a good game. It's not like Overwatch where it's like everything is just like sucks and it's pay to play and like pay to win and all that. It's just like everything about the game is very clumsily rolled out, and like everything about the game is very clumsily rolled out, and like the skills in that game have always felt very like, here's a bunch of bullshit text on a page, you are not going to have any good idea of what this means. And how to actually put it into practice. And then, like, the core gameplay is good, but there's only, like, a few maps, and you can't play alone to, like, you know, practice stuff, and you can't, like, what else? I'm trying to think of what other things there. But there's just a lot of, like, small factors. Oh, yeah, there's also, like, only, like, 6 maps in the fucking game. That's only somewhat of an exaggeration. It's not even all that wrong. So like the game just kind of gets dead by 1,000 cuts, and it's a shame because the game is not fundamentally bad. I play it and it's like it's good. It feels good to play. It's just like, you know, a lot of people. What's the usual phrase about that game? It's the worst good game out there. Yeah. Doesn't get people to play Payday 3, it just gets people to stop playing anything Payday altogether. Yeah, it just pisses the entire fan base off, that kind of thing. Should still be able to enjoy the base game of Payday 2 and not have all the greedy shit. Yes, but also no, because like because like it's Payday 2's DLC is so kind of pivotal to being like doing most of the shit in game and like having so many weapons unlocked that just like not having it is kind of awful. Like, you also will get most of the maps and most of the characters and most of the perk decks and stuff that way. It's not like that's the only good thing in the game, and so it's like you can't just like play it at all without it, but it is very much like a it is just very much kind of like the game is way less fun without having at least some of the DLC in the game. And so it fundamentally is like you're not having fun playing Payday 2, just the base game. At least not for very long. Yeah, should in theory, not in practice. I don't think I'm really doing much here as engineer, so let's go back to heavy. Overwatch 1 wasn't pay to win, it pays to look cool. Yeah, they tend to do that. Which at least is more fair, kind of like TF2. You know, it's mostly paying to look cool. Okay. I'm a heavy weapons guy in the team. We should be able to get some shit done now. We can, like, maybe push a little bit. There we go. Sorry, two heavies, but I picked up a crit pumpkin. Most you spend on games is Switch Online, Xbox Live, it shouldn't be paid anyways. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just have, you know... you just have, like, you know, all of our, like, consoles, like, just have, like, regular, just download the game and you buy it and you play it there. Wow. Instead of, like, this bullshit paid subscription shit where I'm pretty sure you still have to buy the game and subscribe to the online in order to, continue, you know, playing and receiving it. It's absolutely the worst of all worlds. Yeah, we'll blame Microsoft on that one. Although Nintendo really pushed that Nintendo Online for a long time. Which I would say, of all of the live services, I think that one's probably, like, the most irritating. Because, like, that is, like, you needed... At least back in, like, the era of, like, the Wii, you couldn't just, like, use your internet connection and, like, you know, just buy whatever license you needed to get online. It was like, no, you had to have, like, specific Nintendo hardware in order to actually get online with Nintendo stuff. That was just absolute cheeks.
Put dispenser here.
Any fucking ammo, dude? Alright, well, you put me out of my misery at least. Hey, Elbow. Makes it inconvenient. Xbox currently taking their brand. Yeah, what actually is happening with Xbox? I heard that there's like, it's absolutely shitting the bed from like some bad marketing decision, but I don't know what it is. I haven't paid any attention to it. Online since it is bare bones. Launch. Now it still say it's not great. Still play Brawl and Call of Duty online without specific hardware. Oh, that was nice at least. I don't know. I don't remember actually being able to do Brawl online, and I had that game, so I think that was just something you just did not get unless you had the proper online channel. 50% pay bump for a Game Pass, and some reasons double. Yikes! That sucks. All right, yeah, that's more than the usual, like, you know. Services would be like, well, we're increasing it by $5 starting this month, and it's like, that's when people are like, okay, we complain and it sucks, but, and, you know, companies get more money, bad, but, like, it's at least more manageable than all that extra fucking money. But yeah, no, if it's like doubling the price, it's like, well, I'm just cutting my fucking losses here. There's no point in this. It was rough to say the least with Brawl Online. Yeah. I mean, Nintendo also has just historically had the worst online servers. I mean, I don't know how it is at this exact moment, but I know that Nintendo's online was, like, still dog shit, even, like, in the days of, like, Mario Maker 2. Like, watching Simple Flips play fucking Mario Maker 2 online was just a fucking sad display, man. To say the least. You had people with, like, fucking potato internet attempting to play, and it just brought the entire lobby experience down for everybody. Thank you, Spy. Microsoft demanding AI is mandatory for use. Oh, yeah, that too. I remember hearing about that. That sucks ass. The fact that Microsoft has no games, yeah. I love after having so many years of, you know, Microsoft making, like, the dominant PC and them having the Microsoft Game Store for so long. Nobody uses the Microsoft Game Store or the App Store or anything like that unless they're absolutely forced to. It's a real genius move by Microsoft and their own marketing team that they can't have one decent thing on the for the services that they want to sell you on the platform that they want to sell it to you on. It's just absolutely abysmal. Ah, that guy's using the airstrike. And he has a kill streak, too. So he has multiple rockets to shoot at me. I think my job right now is I'm just gonna try to hold, and of course that guy gets crits. Probably got crits from the medic. Alright. Kelly. Yeah, not gonna let you have that kind of level of Halloween fun. Kinda get to blow me up with pumpkins. Nintendo wants something you pay for by virtue of it being cheapest console that you still find better to use. Yeah, that's how Nintendo gets you. They're still cheaper than everybody else, and their games are still exclusive, so... Yeah, no, can't let the engineers stay. Oh, hell yes. Perfect random crits. Well-balanced game. Fucking instant win right there. I'm pretty sure those random crits might have fucking won the game, I'm gonna be honest. Stop the fucking heavy and soldier from pushing into the fucking crit pumpkin. Amazing. God, I love this game. Kept playing Smash if people wasn't for the IRS, yeah, and revoking your $1,000. Alright. I'll do one more server. Do one more round before calling it quits tonight. Yeah, accessing all the old libraries is nice. If it was too pricey, it wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, there's a certain other way to play retro Nintendo games that tends to work out better. But I understand the convenience of having everything on one console. I mean, that's why I have the, the Mega Man Legacy collections on Steam, right? It's just a very convenient place to funnel all of it. Alright, one more round on Man Manor. Let's see if I can't actually have some fun with Sniper this time around.
Time has been added.
Even with body shots, I still managed to miss. Can I... Oh my god, that guy's getting stuck on like every fucking prop up there, and it's like actually making him hard to hit, because it's just like, please, sir, like move left to right. If you're gonna move in a straight line, stop getting like caught on every piece of geometry. I get to annoy everybody to death by covering them in pee rather than killing them. It's great. I don't actually have to be good at the game to be effective. Although it would help if I could, you know, shoot the medic. Find some ammo. I play consoles in a reclining chair. PC's a bit more difficult in that regard. Yeah, I guess that's true, but I don't know. I always tend to lean into my games anyways, as I'm like really, you know, really trying to see what the hell is going on. So even when I had everything on console, it was not a situation of like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm totally just like, you know, sitting back, leaning, chillaxing. Unless it's like playing something extra casual, kind of like Kirby, it's not happening. Ah, yes, the Headless Horseman, the ruiner of the red team, because he can kind of just take apart a well-organized defense in seconds. Oh, cool. I'm it. That's great. Maybe I can at least get the soldier killed. Prone gamer lean. I don't quite go shrimp pose, but I do kind of lean forward. You're not sitting straight up or leaning forward in your chair. You're lying down in your bed. Yeah, I agree. I tend not to do any of those things. I mean, I guess I'll recline while I'm at work in my office. So that's a place where it makes sense. Just like, you know, not need to be in super focused mode, but like otherwise, yeah, like. No, I'm either at attention or I am not. Alright, well, I can't even body shot a scout, so looks like he's gonna get away with that. Damn, how mean of him. He has to, like, laugh after I embarrass myself. Guy from eating a Cajun boil. Sounds tasty. I don't think I've ever done a Cajun boil myself. I've been to, you know, New Orleans and had whatever bullshit they got going on there. Lots of fun seafood and stuff. But no Cajun boil. I've never tried one. All right, thanks, Pyro. When Steve 2 adding the Half-Life sniper rifle to the game? I don't. Half-Life didn't. Oh wait, no, it did in Opposing Force, didn't it? Yeah, I don't think that one's happening, but it's a fun proposition at least. Ever been to New Orleans? I don't know. It's New Orleans is not my... I don't really like New Orleans because it's very, God, I should have been able to fucking hit that guy. I don't like New Orleans because it's very much like... its reputation as a party city is earned. Like, if you're not into... lots of drinking, lots of loud music, and rambunctious behavior, it's not gonna be a great place for you. I mean, there's other stuff to do, of course. Like, you could go and see a lot of museums, and there's a lot of cool food culture around, but I've only been there mostly because, you know, I was like, oh yeah, this could seem cool with my parent, or like with my dad, and then it's like, oh, this is actually kind of ass. I really don't like being here. I'm having a fucking meltdown and crying because like we've been just too many loud places in a row. So like, yeah, New Orleans is a you need to be with the right group in order to have fun in New Orleans. Otherwise, it's just gonna be miserable. Okay, the scouts are retreating. Let's hold back. Or no, push forward, I guess. Tag the engineer, make him not come back here. What for? Save the pyro. Okay, Sniper Soldier, if you would have stood still, I could have put you out. Can I get the heavy in his feet? Yes, I can. There's a fucking sentry, like, just going crazy on the other side of this rock. It cannot determine who it wants to fire at. Opposing force sniper's pretty busted. Basically a railgun. Yeah, I think it's been a while since I played opposing force, but I remember all the weapons in that game being pretty damn good. Yeah, no, I wasn't the party person at all. It was, New Orleans was kind of hell the last time I was there. But, you know, there was small little bits of things that were fun, like there was like the World War II museum, and, well, it wasn't the World War II museum, it was just some war museum. And, you know, lots of other food culture stuff to go and do, like a little live cook show kind of thing, so. Yeah, nice try, Spy. I'm not gonna fall for that again.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
I think someone else is gonna take care of that. Doesn't have to be me. Now, I'm kind of having fun as Sniper. I think I would have fun as another class. Let's, here. You don't have a medic. I'll fill in that and include the stream with some medic gameplay. Make sure I'm using the right loadout. There we go. Where he going? Has he not heard of the stairs? Oh, there's a spy around. Well, that doesn't sound like it's my problem as the medic. Oh, heavy, please. Oh, heavy, please. Oh, this sucks. This is not good. Cool. Everyone evaporated around me. Associate medic with the Germa joke. What? The Germa the crits! Ah, Germa the crits! That, because that one's pretty good, yeah. Never got the idea to have syringes that heal people. I mean, I guess the idea is obviously there, but I don't know. That's kind of one where it's like, again, identity of weapons kind of starts to be a little fuzzy at that point if you were to suggest that as a thing. Yo, there's like the entire fucking team up here. Scout, go, I guess? Cool. Pyro forgot that I was there next to him. Yeah, it is a little sad though that it is like so centralizing that yeah, the crossbow is like the only thing worth using on medic. But, you know, like a lot of people say, it's a good level of overpowered. It's fun to use, and syringe guns just aren't that fun to use, and they don't have as much impact on the game. They should have... That's the thing they should have fixed, you know? Make the syringe guns more funner. More funner. Yes, I said that. Alright, Pyro, go fucking wreak havoc so we can go and die in like 10 seconds. Alright, Pyro, this is a pretty minimal amount of havoc you just wreaked. Alright, I guess I got 2 kills, so good on him. Yeah, syringes, hey, that could make sense. Have all the primaries kind of do that kind of thing, but the crossbow actually does the best healing. I could see that working. But, you know, it is what it is. We have what we have. We're not going to get anything all that different. Ah, yes. The horseman is... PETA, the horseman is here. Sensor as a medic? Huh. I don't remember that playthrough. Sure, it happened, but... Cool, I intimidated the scout as medic. Can I please reconnect with my team? Hey, Pyro, take me to the team fight. All right. And spy. Half-life weapons when is medic getting the glue-on gun? They should do that for like an April Fool's or a Halloween at some point. Just like make medic the herding class, you know? Oh, that's an Uber. That's an Uber right on the point. That's the horseman. That's the horseman not fucking fighting the guys on the point. I had to fucking do that. Oh, come. Oh, thank God. I have to defend the point because the horseman will fucking destroy us. Please, there's only 60 seconds left. There's a spy around here. Where the hell are you all? Oh, there's that spy. Oh, and there's the enemy team. In fact, fuck this. Switching to heavy. Alright, soldier fell in the pit. Let's fucking go! And where the hell is my team? Please, somebody get out the point! Oh, there's the team. Thank goodness. Oh, that last minute fucking switch to heavy was like exactly what we needed. Right. Well, we actually get to end on a win. I'm a little impressed. I was totally expecting to be forced into, you know, the classic end of game loss. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining me for some Scream Fortress fun. I'll be back next week with more next Thursday. But you know, between then and now, we'll have more Mega Man powered up, finishing up Oil Man's campaign, hopefully on Monday. Then starting Freedom Planet 2 on Tuesday. So yeah, be sure to interact with the video. I need all the likes, and I need your likes. Yum, yum, yum. They're so delicious. And if you're not in the Discord yet, please go ahead and join the Discord. There's a link down below. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Good night.